over the horizon.
What's up, guys? This is Jeff with Beatrice Miata. So I have a few updates, I guess. The Miata is finally running again. I actually took it for a test drive last night with the wife, and it drives amazing. The radiator works great. The fans flow an ungodly amount of air, so that's good. And then my heat shield and stuff like that, it works amazing as well. It keeps all the radiant heat off the filter and stuff like that, so it kind of keeps some cool air going in there. The header makes the exhaust sound a little deeper at idle. It's still really loud and it drones real bad. But I have some updates, like I said, about the channel. The baby, which I don't know if any of you have seen that episode, but it was many months ago. I'm having a baby girl, and she is due the September 30th. So somewhere around in there we'll have another child, I guess we'll have a child. I guess you can consider the cat as her baby. So anyway, I have that going on, and there's quite a few car meets in September that I want to attend with the Miata, but I don't know if it will be done, because the only thing I really have left is to do an alignment and paint. I did paint the car before, it turned out horrible, and I'm just going to repaint it. I used some good paint that we have at the shop. We use waterborne paint. I work at a collision facility, and I'm going to use their product. It works, or it lays out really well. Use one of the painters' paint guns. It sprays phenomenally well. I sprayed a few pieces already. I sprayed the trunk lid, or sprayed the fuel lid and the gas lid, whatever, fuel door, sorry. And I sprayed the mirrors. Those three pieces really aren't going to be noticeable if they're off just a little bit in color, because they're not two panels side by side, so you're not going to be seeing a whole lot of difference there. So that being said, I'm going to keep this video short, and I will give a quick, let's say about 30-second run through or a shot of the engine bay, and we'll go from there. The baby's room is completely done. We're just waiting on a high chair and a stroller and car seat combo. So those should be coming up pretty soon. And I have a lot of little small odds and ends to do to the car still. And I ran into a couple issues with the intake. The idle control valve that sits on the bottom of the throttle body, it is leaking, and so, or it's not leaking, but it's stuck partially open even with it unplugged. So I had to actually drill and tap into my intake tube to run a vacuum line essentially down to the idle control valve, and just the valve itself is about $300, and I'm not about to replace that. So if I do replace the throttle body, it would be actually under maybe some different kind of applications, not boost. In the near future, I would actually love to go through and pull the manifold back off and do ITBs, but that's pretty far in the future, obviously with the baby showing up. So, you know, the kid puts the dampener on the money stuff, but I've been working a few hours outside of my normal job, to pay for the paint on this car. And anyway, the hood is on just for now. I wanted it to simulate normal conditions last night. I did not have my thermometer hooked up inside the engine bay to show the temps on the filter side of the box, or filter side of the heat shield. So we'll do that another day whenever it's when I'm driving it to the shop. I might drive it to the shop tomorrow and start working on sanding down the doors and stuff that I've already painted, and get some advice on what I've done so far to the quarter panel and trunk lid with the other paint. So I'm gonna have to strip the deck lid for sure, trunk lid. The paint on there did not stick very well, so we'll have to try again. So let's run into a 5-minute, 6-minute video. So okay, we will do just a quick overview of the engine bay, so stick with me. Alright guys, here's the engine bay. I got the Flying Miata sticker from a buddy that I went and saw last night. Kind of gave him some pointers on his Miata. I'm in the process of cleaning out the coolant bottle because it was filthy inside, and it was actually putting chunks of stuff into the clean system, so it's not a good thing. Like I said, I had to actually tap into my intake tube to run a hose over to the idle control valve that's underneath there. That's no big deal. And then the heat shield, you guys, you'll see a video on it, on how I made it and stuff like that, so that'll be pretty cool. Everything's kind of set up. The wife actually has a project for me to do with these aluminum bits there. I'm gonna print off a bunch of pictures and she's gonna glue them on. So that's kind of a sneak peek, I guess. So I have a little thermometer chilling out in here. It's actually a fish tank thermometer I bought off eBay for like $3. It's actually pretty accurate. It goes down to the 10th. So we're gonna stick it about here somewhere, and we're gonna watch the temps. It's there inside the windshield. I'm not gonna have it in the car at all times. I just bought it because it was super cheap, and I wanted to show how effective this heat shield was. So I'm gonna build a little shield for the filter, so if it's raining and water comes in here, I don't want it to drip onto the filter. Sorry, if it rains real hard, I don't want it to get deflected off of the fender and land on the filter. So I'm going to use the 2 holes back here to build a little shield kind of thing. Super simple. I got leftover piece there from the actual heat shield itself. Working on the I'm gonna have to repaint the windshield pillar because the clear paint that I used did not work very well. They didn't how should I say, cooperate very well under heat from the sunshine on the area. At the same time as I repaint it, I'm going to get a new banner put on. I'm gonna go back to white, and I'm gonna use red letters, so that way it kind of matches the paint scheme. I'm gonna pull off the spinny whoosh and a couple other of these stupid stickers that I have, and try to go back with some better looking ones. And the roll bar is gonna get repainted red as well. So anyway, that's the kind of the overview. Like I said, the temperature with the coolant reroute, the temperature came up to normal via the gauge, and I didn't see it fluctuate any going up or down, so it kind of stayed put like it should. And yeah, it ran amazing. I didn't run it real hard because I didn't want the exhaust to catch on fire or anything, which I know it won't because it's fiberglass wrapped, but you never know. That's stuff you buy off eBay, so it's kind of sketch, but it's whatever. So anyway, that's it for now. If you guys have any questions on the heat shield or anything like that, or just questions in general about anything I have going on here, I have a new tool that I bought from Sears, and we'll do a side-by-side view of it with another tool and see how they stack up. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you later.